What is good, guys? Today we've got the spicy of noodleses of videos for you. We've got PS5, I don't know, impressions, like review. Arek's got his PlayStation 5 very early, so we're going to go through what the experience is and what the user experience is and what the UI is and all the kind of new stuff, and just look at it, you know, just get a bit excited for when our ones arrive, because you know, your boy hasn't got his one, so he's crying here. But yeah, when mine arrives, I'm gonna be so excited. So I'm just can't wait to dive in. Thanks for everybody that has subbed. We've hit 1,000 subs, which is a huge number for me. That means actually we can actually put on monetization. That is a change that you guys are making. We can put monetization on the channel, which is huge. And thanks for all the likes and just the support on the videos as well. If we do hit 1,000, the game company's going to start sending me stuff like really real quick. So definitely hit that sub so that I can get to that goal. And yeah, take it away, Alex. What are we looking at?
We're gonna let's turn on the console. Let's turn on the PlayStation. You heard that beep. We're about to connect up. The beep boop. And then just wait for the boot sequence. Look at that. Ooh,
the particle effects. That next gen power going to use.
Next gen power, right? So we got this. This is your little like greeting screen. You press your PlayStation button, and then you get to your user accounts. So of course you can see add your users. Got my little like my little green boy.
The green boy is back. What do the options do there?
The options. Oh, that's a good point. Let's go. I can log in. I can log in as busy. I can appear offline. Yeah, your boy always likes to appear offline.
No,
hey, I'm busy. I'm busy. Always busy. You know. Look at the
just before we get into everything, there's a couple of icons that we're not allowed to enter in, and they're mostly to do with like the store stuff and like the media stuff, so we won't be going into them. If we do skip past them and you see a little bit that wasn't intentional, so don't avert your eyes, essentially. But yeah, walk away. But yeah, this UI, first impressions.
It's nice, right?
Nice. I'm
liking the little sort of like iOS style little bubbles that you kind of get for the things. Kind of giving me those sort of like PS Vita vibes. I know Vita was a circular little floating bubble, but shout out to the Vita anyway. But yeah, this is
our fallen soldier, the Vita. The Vita was one of the best consoles. Like I swear, like they just needed like more games for it.
Yeah, so good. But yeah, so obviously you have these. This is ordered in the frequency of what you've been playing recently. You mentioned in the Spider-Man video you did, you were like, oh, does it kind of give you that like hip hop beats? Like when just hovering over Spider-Man, we got the music playing already, which is kind of cool. Or go to DMC, and then you got like you know. But yeah, so we got the game. So
with all the games as well. You got
look at this. We've got a little Astro Playroom as well to jump in there a little bit later, see what's going on. But so you can go from a game, right? And then you can go, so we go over to Spider-Man, for example, and if you drop down, you can then take a look at like your activities. So even when we're not in the game, we can track, say, some of the challenges, some of the things that you're like working towards and stuff, or like your mission progress. So you can kind of just sort of see that, which is really cool.
Yeah. So does that mean that you could just literally just jump into that part of the game and like start doing that, or like?
You know what? I haven't actually tried that. Should we try it? Should I press square? It says I can play right now. It's Stealth Challenge.
Let's
press square.
Let's see.
So we're going to boot up. The console was turned off, so I'm back in the game.
What?
I'm back. Oh look, and it's actually pulled me straight to the challenge.
Sick. That is actually sick.
Okay, this is cool. This is exclusive for your channel. I didn't even press that button on our video, but look at that. They're exclusive. So it's already pulled me into the Stealth Challenge. Keep in mind, the difference here is that I had the game running beforehand, so if I'd completely quit, but I'll show you that actually. If
you quit, like?
So if I go here and I go to close the game, so this is a full close. It's still pretty fast, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna boot up the game and we're gonna go through, like, you have the little holder screen there.
Why don't you go back? You should have gone back to the chat, the activity thing.
Oh, we can do that after as well, but like, or do you want to do that first? What do you want to do?
I want to see how fast it is from that activity thing to boot you and drag you to the thing. Do a different activity. We're putting the PlayStation through its paces.
All right, let's do that. So we're going to close the app, right? We're going to close that out. So we're going to take a look at this. We'll go, oh, I see. Okay, so you only see those things if the game was previously running. Interesting thing. Okay, but we can still jump in and we can still play. And then you can see that we're going to go from here, from the main menu.
This is cool, man. Like, this is cool. And
I go continue, and then 3, 2, whoa, we're back in. We're back in.
Super quick, blindingly
Look at that load screen.
So if you go back to the menu now, will you have all of that stuff up on there? Ah,
Yep.
I see.
So if I go down here, you can go. I can see now the different sort of like things that are accessed there. So I can, you know, I'm in the middle of the stealth challenge, so I can kind of resume that, and then I can sort of.
Why? You know what? How come you haven't like shared anything from the PlayStation? You could be like the first person to share something from your PlayStation. And
True,
you'll have, like,
true.
You'll have the PS5 tag as well. You should take it. Come on.
Oh, man in the mission. I could do. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. You know what? I can press it, but I can show you how it works there. If I press the share button, it brings up at the bottom of the screen. So instead of being on the left now, it brings up here. So I can take a screenshot.
That's so much better. That is so
I can
much
start a
better.
new recording, do the save. And of course, if you guys are streamers out there, you can just go and broadcast. I'm not about to do that right now. That's against the rules, but we can go and. Oh, and also, this is a cool thing. So I don't know if you've seen this already, but like this one, when you have trophies, you know, like in previous, like on PlayStation, if you get a trophy, it takes a screenshot, right?
Yeah.
So it still takes the screenshot, but what it also does is it records a clip that leads up to the trophy you just got. So if I do this one, for example, you can see that it will kind of like save a little clip.
Oh my gosh, that is.
Well,
so
actually, let me change that. But yeah. So it saves a little clip of basically what you've been doing. So if you wanted to sort of share it, you've kind of got like a build up to it, which is kind of cool.
You know what is actually like sick about all of that? Like I would want, you know what would be a really cool feature is if they like after the game was done, it took all of those clips and kind of made it into like a montage of your like almost journey along the way of like how you've grown, because there's always a progression in story and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
that would
see,
be cool.
Like how far you come and stuff. But yeah.
Yeah,
that was looking nice. What's going on with the UI in general in the main menu? Can you do themes like our themes?
So that's the one thing that I think has sort of changed, because I was looking through the menus earlier, and someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I could not find the option anywhere, and I think part of the reason for that is if you go home, you'll notice that like, you know, you have a
wait, it's like customized there though.
It says customize on here. So if you go to this menu down here and you customize. Yeah. This customizes the menu you can see at the bottom of the screen.
Ah, I see.
So this is basically your quick access menu. So if we go back into the game, for example, and you can do this from anywhere, but you can be in a game and you can just press PlayStation button and you've got access to your notifications, your friends, and like your hub for invites, music, sound, mic, accessories, and stuff like that. So you can you kind of got quick access here. But I think the reason there's no customization at the moment is because all these tabs have different backgrounds. So they don't appear to have, you know, whereas if you're on the default PlayStation, you would just have like a background behind your X and B. This one, everything's kind of got its own dedicated stuff. So I don't think.
Well, some of the things in the PlayStation had like dedicated backgrounds as well, like on
true.
PS4. So
yeah, I went through all the settings and I was looking, because like normally it used to be in settings. You used to go down there, and there used to be like a themes thing, and like I've been through every single page here, and there seems to be nothing for themes yet. So
you've been through every page and you haven't seen themes. What about in system? Is this?
I went in here. There's nothing. There's nothing under.
Okay, fair enough.
There's nothing, which is baffled me, because I'm a customization guy, right? I was like, I want to see these new themes, but I think it's just partly because most of these just don't necessarily have like, you know, apart from like a little sort of default background you can see here, there's not like much to kind of sort of show beneath, you know, behind the other stuff.
Yeah. So what happens if you go directly into like the share center?
The share center where is that? Let me find
the one with the camera and the pictures and stuff.
That is the media gallery, which I can't go into right now, unfortunately.
Fair enough.
So, yeah.
What about your library? Have they changed any stuff in your library?
Yes. I mean, library is just sort of like a layout here. So obviously you've got like your main collection of like all your games here. Tab over to like your currently installed games.
I'll go over to the PS Plus and the PS Now stuff. That's against the rules.
Unfortunately not. But you can see all the like the shouts of the old games we can download. I'm sure you want to see some.
Have you tried any of the like old games on the console?
I haven't yet. No, I do need to download and install them. I need to grab my Monster Hunter Iceborne.
I haven't even uploaded my save file. Like, I need to upload my save file because my save file personally on my old console doesn't update. So I need to definitely like upload that as
Yeah, I need to do that actually. Yeah, because I unplugged my PS4, so I've got to plug it back in just for that.
Cool.
What else is there? So then I think that's the main stuff from. The other thing. So the other thing you can do is it does still kind of boot them, but if you go to, you've got like the switcher down here. So this will basically be things that you've recently been playing. So if you want to switch between games, it does still basically close one game and reopen another one. So it's really just a shortcut. Like if you were like, oh, I was just playing DMC, you can just go play, and it will then just boot that up,
Okay,
and then of course
awesome.
close down the other one. But again, it doesn't seem to put them both into a sleep resume state, because if I were to then quit DMC and go back to Spider-Man, I'd have to go through the main menu again. But again, it's still pretty quick to kind of get back into it.
So could those screens always be like animated? The ones when you're switching between screens? Because do you not see that just then? Like the DMC logo came up and it was actually animated, but before on the PS4, I used to see them.
There were static images, weren't they?
Yeah, well, static images. So that's a nice little.
Yeah,
cool
true. Actually, because I think even the Spider-Man one, I think when you go there, I think there's like a little slight sort of. That was more of a fake. That was more of a fake, but
That's cool. Oh yeah, that was a nice tour.
There is actually one more thing. I forgot to show you.
One more thing.
One more thing. So you can go, if we go back to the home menu, the other thing you have is, if you go to the top corner, you have your profile, which gives you a little pop-up box. You have your status, your profile, your trophies here, switch users. So if we go to trophies, layout initially is similar, but it's kind of got that nice clean coat of paint.
Ooh,
so looking
okay.
Little nice here. Nice. And then if we go to like Tsushima, in fact, let's just jump into DMC. So the new games have got this new little layout. Obviously, I haven't played DMC at all yet, so forgive my lack of trophies. But if you compare it to like the old ones, so we've got like Tsushima's kind of got you got your layout down here. You can see of course your progress on top. Awesome. So just kind of like a nicer way to present things.
So what are the sorting options? Okay, you got rarity, grade, and okay, so say similar. So, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. If I jump back to a new game, I don't know whether DMC's got anything different. I don't think so. I think it's all pretty standard. But I just like the new layout, just kind of the way it looks now.
So I saw somewhere where it shows your game time. Does it show your game time for how much you've played Spider-Man? Or have you not?
So Spider-Man hasn't showed up on this list yet, unfortunately. I think like that kind of thing where like before the games come out, I don't think it shows it just yet.
Okay.
But I can look at options. What does options say? Compare trophies. Nothing in there. So I think I don't see game time.
Wait, you actually platinumed Ghost of Tsushima?
Platinum Ghost of Tsushima. I did it. Then they took away my 100%, because then they put out Legends and New Game Plus. So now I don't technically have 100%.
New Game Plus is a scam.
I got my singular platinum.
Nice. Yeah, I think that's a good place to like wrap it up. There's a bunch of stuff obviously that we can't show you, such as like the media and the PlayStation Now stuff and the store and all of that stuff, because that stuff isn't updated to its main current version until the launch day, and I'm guess Shoni wants to see that in as much as possible, show that in the good light as possible. What is it? Share Factory, are we allowed to show that, or are we not allowed to?
I am not too sure.
Alright, if we're not sure, we're not going to go into that. Anyway guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If there's anything more that you want to know, or any questions that you actually have about the PS5 and the old experience, then definitely put it in the comments down below. I'll try to answer or get the answer off of Alex for you guys, so that you have that insight into what is going on. Outside of that, say bye to Alex. Alex, say bye.
Bye!
And I'm going to love you and leave you. Hit that like button and definitely subscribe. Bye.